everybody, this is the Fall Loves tag, and I'm really enjoying some of these tags lately, and I was tagged by 11th Gorgeous, so Tracy and Stefanie, hi, thank you so much for tagging me for this. I love their channel, and I think those two girls together, like, they're so funny, sweet, absolutely gorgeous all the time, and I think that if we met up sometime, I think we would have the best time. So thank you for tagging me, and if you want to see their channel, click below and link to them, because I think you'll have a lot of fun watching them. But anyway, this tag is split up into beauty and fashion questions and random fall questions. It says top 5 fall makeup items. So I've pulled some from my collection that I either associate with fall or I think, you know, are especially useful to wear in fall. And first one is a lip balm, a great lip balm. And I know I recently blogged about lip balms on beautybroadcast.net, but as I mentioned in that blog, some of my true favorites continue to be these EOS Smooth Sphere lip balms. I think this is like strawberry sorbet or something. I feel like they all smell so good. They're really moisturizing without feeling greasy or like really sliding around on the lips. And I'm keeping them in my purse. I'm keeping them beside my bed in here where I do my makeup. So I just love those. I also like a good lipstick that's kind of like what I'm wearing now, that's maybe a little bit deeper, you know, getting into some of the deeper tones. And I've been asked a lot, what's a great sort of universal red that looks good on a lot of people, and one that I keep coming back to, and I'm wearing it right now, is NYC Sheer Red. It's the Ultra Moist Lip Wear. This is what it looks like, and this isn't gonna be your super bright like fire engine red. It's just a little deeper, and I think just a little more wearable in that regard. Even after this wears off, I find my lips are still stained a little bit with that red look, so I like that a lot. Bronzer. I think some people think bronzer is just a summer thing, like, oh, I want to look tan in the summer. No, I want to look tan all the time. You know, I want to have at least a little bit of that healthy glow carrying me through 4 seasons. You know, just because the weather changes doesn't mean I don't want my bronzer. So NYC Sunny, good basic to have. It's matte, just works really well for warming up the skin, and so I still want to do that as fall rolls around. And I also want to glow as well. I want my skin to have that look of health and a little bit glowy but not too greasy. And a great product from Mally that I actually like for that is the Shimmer Shape and Glow. So it's a shimmery powder, a shaping powder that gives you just really nice natural kind of contours, and then the glow, which is a blush. So this is really cool, all in one compact. It's kind of like your, you know, several key elements there. So I definitely like that for giving that healthy glow. And also, there's an eyeshadow trio that holds several great fall eyeshadows. And one that I really swear by is like MAC Cranberry, which I used in my MAC tutorial. But here's the dupe for that, and it is NYX Rust. So that's in this trio with its Rust, Golden, and Walnut Bronze. I love all these shades. And I mean, that Cranberry is a must-have fall shade for me, but I love the other ones too. Favorite hair product. I don't know that my routine changes a whole lot from like spring and summer to fall and winter, except for the fact that my hair continues to be, you know, dry at the ends. I've got long hair, you know, and with heat styling on a daily basis, it does get dry at the ends. So a leave-in conditioner is something I'm going to be reaching for. I've talked about this one before, and I still like it, and I love the scent. And it is called Herbal Essences Long-Term Relationship Leave-In Split End Protector for Long Hair. So it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner. It has kind of a raspberry scent to it. I love it so much. So that's great for kind of after you get out of the shower, your hair is wet, you've kind of towel dried it a bit, and then I put some of that on there and comb through it. Favorite nail polish. I don't know that this is so much a fall nail polish, but it's a nail polish that I'm loving a lot lately, and it works absolutely year-round. And I feel like I'm liking some of the lighter shades more and more, and this shade I've gotten a lot of questions about when I've had it on, and it is Sally Hansen Diamond Strength No Chip Nail Color in Nude Shimmer. This is a gorgeous shade. Look at some of my past videos, like just recent videos, and I think you'll see me wearing this in them. It's just a gorgeous metallic that's not too, you know, it's not stark silver. It's just got that little bit of warmth to it. Maybe just the slightest hint of pink. or beige, but it's very, very wearable, and it will match all your jewelry, gold or silver. It will match all your outfits, so I love that. Next question is favorite fall scent, and what I initially thought about was like candles and the Bath & Body Works wallflowers and stuff, and then I'm like, well, maybe they meant fragrance. So a fragrance that I do like that I just recently got from Bath & Body Works is the Cozy Autumn Vanilla, because I love vanilla scents, but this one, in a way, I think it's kind of vanilla plus a little bit of musk, plus it just has kind of a little bit deeper, richer feel than most vanilla scents do, so I like that. I have the body wash and the lotion. I'm not as wild about the scent of the body wash for some reason. It's just a little different, but I do love the spray and I love the lotion. And a candle that I love that I've been talking about on my Facebook page and here and there has just been this one. It's $5 from Walmart. These Better Homes and Gardens $5 candles are great, and they come out with a whole batch of them around fall, and then I think they bring out some new flavors at Christmas too. And this one, Country Kettle Corn, my goodness, this is a lot like, oh my goodness, this is so good. Like, you've got to check this out. At least just smell it. Just take, you know, a minute and go by and smell it. If you're like me, you go buy candles in the store and you can hardly walk past without like popping open 5 of them and giving them a whiff. But this one, it kind of it's a little bit like the salty or salted caramel scent from Bath & Body Works, but it just blows my mind how good that is. That's just, and it smells up the whole house. Like, it smells up from the living room through the kitchen to the bedroom even. Like, as soon as you walk in, if you've had this burning for half an hour to 45 minutes, this is gonna have your house smelling amazing. Also, I have to note here, I put down my favorite wallflower scent, which I've got in my bathroom, and Tyler and I are just nuts about it. It's called Marshmallow Fireside, and it's one of the new wallflowers. It has like a little owl design on it, actually, and it just smells insanely good. I mean, if you can't tell, I love the scent of things that are edible. So I'm loving, you know, around this time of year, things that give you a really warm feeling, that are just sweet and kind of like, you know, fresh out of the oven type of scent. That's what I like, and this Marshmallow Wallflower is great. Most worn clothing item and accessory. Most worn clothing item for the fall season is the sweater dress. I love sweater dresses because they're so versatile. They just texture-wise and the weight of them makes you feel warmer, but yet you're still wearing a fun dress, you know? So, and you can pair them with boots really easily. This is one that I have. I've gotten several, not this season yet, but last year and the year before from Wet Seal. I've had great luck with their sweater dresses. This is one I just wore this past weekend. And it's you know, gonna come to above the knee, and it's really cute. It's kind of gathered in right here. It's very comfortable. It's very cute. And my must-have accessory has got to be the boots. This is another Wet Seal thing here, and I've seen this style of boot elsewhere, but this is going to go on my short legs. It's going to go most of the way up my calf, and it's got a little heel. I love that shape of the boot. I think it makes my foot look smaller. Buckle detail here. It's kind of a faux suede thing going on, and another buckle up top. So I've had these for a couple years now, worn the heck out of them, and they still look great. Who's your fall style icon? I never really thought about having a fall style icon until I read this question, but I'm going to go with an all-around style icon, and I'm going to say Kim Kardashian, because I feel like whenever she is photographed, whenever I see her, I like something about her style. I may not always like the entire outfit or this or that, but generally speaking, she always looks very put together, and I feel like when I see her around this time of year, I notice that she does lots of layering, but it never looks too bulky. I like that she's got kind of like a normal woman's figure, you know, she's curvy, and she manages to layer without looking like she's got tons of bulkiness on. That's the challenge for all of us this time of year, is, you know, you want to throw on a sweater and a shirt under that, and maybe something over the top, and you just end up looking bigger and bigger the more you put on. So I think she's kind of got that mastered. Next question, going to a corn maze, what do you wear? Pretty typical. I'm gonna wear jeans, I'm gonna wear sneakers, I'm probably gonna wear a hoodie. Favorite Halloween movie? I'm not the biggest horror movie person. I just don't love getting the crap scared out of me when I watch a movie, but for those of you who are looking for something really scary, and if you haven't seen this yet, Silence of the Lambs freaked me out like none other. Like, I saw that movie in the comfort of my own home, and I was like scared going up and going into another room afterwards by myself. Like, it really got into my head. So, definitely Silence of the Lambs is a freaky movie. Favorite Halloween candy? I am gonna go with the caramel apple suckers. Have you guys had those? I think they come out, I don't notice them being out any other time much other than Halloween. I'm sure I could get my hands on them somehow, and somebody will probably tell me how, but they're like the green apple suckers that are coated with caramel, and they taste so good. But don't like bite into them, or I'm sure you will pull out a filling, but they're really yummy. And what are you going to be for Halloween? I haven't even decided yet, actually. I'm not sure. If you have any suggestions for me, if you think of if as you've watched this video, something has occurred to you that would be a good Halloween costume for me, or maybe me and Tyler, let me know. We have gone as a Dancing with the Stars couple before. I should link to that video. I went through the whole process of how we got ready for that, but we like spray tanned him, spray tanned me. We were like orange and fabulous. It was just great. Thank you for watching this video. This was so much fun. Thank you to Tracy and Stefanie from 11th Gorgeous for tagging me, because I love you guys and I think you're awesome. So have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you again soon.